We continue to get an early look at all of our favorite NBA teams as the preseason continues here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And as we take a look here at Derrick Rose, guys, what's your take?
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Steve, the other thing is he's really an extremely skilled ball handler, too. He's got a little flash and dash to his game, that's for sure.
You look at the Celtics. This is the first of their preseason tune-ups before they start the regular season.
And you know what? You can learn from both wins and losses. The fact that they lost their first game, they're looking to regroup, fine-tune some things, and then try to work towards being ready for the regular season opener.
Well, it may have been a good thing in some ways to lose that game part. It doesn't count the standings, but you learn about your weaknesses when you lose, and it makes you a little bit more focused. And I think that's going to be important here as the preseason goes on.
And here's Rose. Kemba Walker hitting his three to go. Rose takes to Beal. Deflects the pass. Passes it to Sotto. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, this was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA last. Season, guys, about 72%.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Chicago with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
And so it's Boston with it, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Tatum. A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Rose passes to Sotto. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Pass to Sotto. The feed to Porter. Another one falls for Chicago.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Poked away. Porter with the steal. Takes the lead pass. And the Bulls get it back. Beal dishes to Rose. He passes to Porter. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Beal. Knocks down the step back J.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Walker goes in from past the arc. Cannot hit. The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. Back to Rose. He dishes it to Porter. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Bradley Beal is second.
Yeah, he had a terrific year last year, consistent, and ended up being one of the best scorers in the league.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Sotto.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
There's the pass to Smart. Kicks it to Brown. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Sotto.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Feeds to Beal. Outside Rose. Three-pointer. That one goes. Come. Rose has got 6.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now a timeout called by Boston. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it. We get a chance to check out Derrick Rose. What a year he had last season. 8th in steals. And he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
And Steve, I don't think you can overstate his steal numbers. I mean, they're way up there. And it's a credit to his concentration and his quickness and his aggressiveness.
Now here's Smart. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Brown kicks to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Here's Williams. Hits the jump hook.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
The kick out to Rose. To the paint. Here's Sotto. And Boston with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season. Walker. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bulls leading by 5. Rose goes in. Poked loose. He kicks to Porter. Pass to Sotto. And the layup is good. 8 points for him.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Celtics trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 7 points for Kemba Walker.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Rose passes to Beal. Now the dish to Porter. Sotto. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Sotto. Right through the knee for the layup.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And here we go, the Bulls' fast break. Porter dishes to Beal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof, that turning defense. Some pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Chicago making a switch here. Chicago leading by 9. Back to Rose. Left side Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Celtics trail by 9. Walker gets a screen from Brown. Brown right side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Beal. The shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Knocks it loose. Tatum. Here's Williams. Beal pulls it in.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
There's the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Rose. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, he's a full court man. And what I mean by that is he has no problem just taking the ball coast to coast on the break, sometimes on his own, or, you know, if he prefers finding an open wing runner. Either way, the ability to create easy points for his team.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
And it's Rose penetrating. Inside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Bulls making a change here. Celtics trail by 7. Picked by Lee. Edwards with it. He feeds it to Lee. There's the block. Edwards against Iguodala. McLemore up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from McLemore. 6 feet out. The shot misses off the right iron.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
And so here is Chicago. They have a 9-point lead.
Oh! Up high and down hard. That's why you usually get it.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Number 77. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the hot hand.
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Stafford. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Hayward with the ball. Defended by McLemore. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Well, the free throw line has been kind to them, too. They're attacking, drawing fouls, and making it pay for them.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Young, a screen on Edwards. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Young slams it home.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Here is Edwards. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. For Boston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Iguodala. Baseline try. The shot is off. Celtics trail by 10. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Lee outside. The tray. No good. Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points run up from outside here in the first. This is to Young. The feed to McLemore. Pass to Iguodala. Here's the 3. That drop. Iguodala's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Coming up Tuesday, October 20th, the Los Angeles Clippers take on
NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Yeah, everything's gone right for this club offensively. They are really putting it together.
Not too many speed bumps in the road as they built this lead.
They've got McLemore. Isaiah Thomas out there with Iguodala. Then it's Young, so that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Thomas. Back to Young. The shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. And here's Hayward. Tice puts up the baby hook. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Edwards. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Outside Thomas. Here's Stafford. He sinks the 11-footer. Celtics trail by 11. Now Edwards. His last outing, he had 8 points. Nice ball movement by Boston. Langford, good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
They set the pick. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Hayward, and that is good. Hayward's got 6.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Thomas kicks to Young. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala with the bucket.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league ranking. 5th for free throw shooting, 7th in assists, and they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower, and they get it done at that end of the court.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team. And this is a key part of the game for this team. They've got to get to the line and knock them down to have a chance to win.
Beal, the pass to Sotto. Porter fires from deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Tatum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards. He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading by 12. He dishes it to Porter. The pass to Sotto. And Brown over to help. Number 8. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 7.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Bulls lead by 9. Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Here's Sotto, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Kicks it to Walker. Tice. Another shot. Can't hit the reverse layup.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
To the inside. The shot's good from Sotto. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Sotto.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
On defense, the Bulls, they've led by as many as 14 points. Walker goes in.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. The first free throw is good.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Here's Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 8. And it's Walker penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he's got 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Walker. 11 points in the game. Williams has a screen for Walker. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. On defense, Chicago. They're leading by 8. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Williams. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
The Bulls leading by 6. Rose passes to Sotto. He kicks to Villa. Puts it up. Nails it with a hand in his face. Villa's got 6 points. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Walker goes in. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Beal's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Rose. There's the triple. That's good. 13 points in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Sonics trail by 11. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Celtics shooting 47%, pretty solid. Tatum guarded by Porter, and it's Walker penetrating. Some solid defense here from Sotto.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Launches it, and the Bulls another 3.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Walker dishes to Brown. Smart kicks to Walker. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Bulls making a switch here. Chicago leading by 16. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball. He's guarded by Williams. No luck. The Celtics shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his first points of the game.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Rose attacking. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Bulls lead by 16.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
They set the screen. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 8th in blocks, 15th in rebounding. As for three-point shooting, not a strong point for them. Top 20 in the league. They've got room for improvement in that area.
And what really stands out is the blocks for me, because that's a team that really dominated the paint area. And when they were on top of their game, they were very physical. They fronted the post a lot, forced some difficult shots at the rim. And due to their length and their size, they were able to block a lot of shots down there.
Nice shot by Smart.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
And it's Rose penetrating. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rose has got 17 now.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? Really needs to continue to work for those good looks. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. And
And that's now 6 points for Williams.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You got to get your body angled just right to shield you from the defense.
There's the dish to Brown. Three-pointer gets the bucket. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Number 8. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown with it, now guarded by Porter. He hits Brown with the drive.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Outside Rose. Shoots. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Rose has got 19 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Walker's shot is off.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Rose, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Lets the three fly. No good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Beal's shot is good.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Celtics making a switch here. Lee outside. A fader. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Bulls out front, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and we got a blowout in the Windy City. The Bulls are on a tear right now. They're undefeated in the preseason, looking strong so far here. A tremendous first half for Derrick Rose. He's racked up 19 points and is also helping set the table. Who's ready to eat? On the other side, the Celtics have not gotten off to a good start. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. Kemba Walker has been coming up big for him. He has 11 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. Some other action around
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Preseason in the NBA, and it's great to have you with us. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. There's the double team with Walker. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brown with it. He passes to Smart. From deep. Porter pulls it in. Rose against Walker. Right side Rose. Here's Sotto. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Celtics trail by 14. He hits Brown with the drive. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Right side to Walker. Jacks up a three. The shot will not go.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
To the middle. Here's Sotto. Good on the baseline, Jay. He's got 19.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Walker. Good on the shot. Chicago leading by 14. Pass to Sotto. Backs in. It's Chicago with another bucket. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Walker against Rose. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Takes a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Beal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sotto the pass to Beal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The Bulls haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Both free throws good from Sotto. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brown with it. Now Beal defending. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
The Bulls leading by 18. Rose passes to Sotto. Stolen away. It's Brown with the...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
You know it. The guy can climb the ladder steady. Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Sotto.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Celtics trail by 18. He feeds it to Smart. Tice, defended by Sotto. 14 feet away. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And here's Walker outside. Gets it to go. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. Chicago calls timeout. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Beal. He's got 9. Porter passes to Sotto. Dishes it to Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porter's got 11 points.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Walker from downtown. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And the pass to Sotto. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. Coming off an excellent season last year, 7th in assists. And he was also among the league leaders in steals, finishing in the top 20 in that category.
If you think about all of the assists he racked up to get into that top 10, you know, he's a guy who always played with his head up, and he was a willing passer who was looking to make the pass at all times.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. Another one falls for Chicago. Celtics trail by 20. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. 14 points for him. Doubled by Sotto. Back to Brown. No good on the three.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
They set the pick. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. Huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Shot to stop the run. Tries to keep it alive.
Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Passes to Sotto. Great look there, but off target.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
You're smart. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Well, that's an aggressive play trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls making a change here. Young with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Stafford. Rose kicks to Iguodala. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Porter. Celtics trail by 20. A 3 ball. But they'll get another chance. Walker dishes to Hayward. The feed now to Smart. Boston again missing. The Bulls leading by 20. Pass to Rose. From 12 feet out. And he gets the clean bounce as that one drops in for it. Rose has got 23.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Hayward kicks to Smart. They grab their own miss. Tice. And he makes good on the layup.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Walker against Rose. Howard down with both hands. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that. Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Inside. Tipped. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Young pass to Beal. Rose. He dishes it to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Young. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. 6 to shoot. And here's Hayward. He's got 6. Smart from the arc. Rebounded by Rose.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Kicks it to Beal. There's a good screen. Back to Rose. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
He struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Walker's shot is off.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. A Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Feeds it to Smart. Tice. It's all in by the Bulls. Now Beal. He's got 12. Young dishes to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Young, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Beal up top. Young a screen on Walker. And Beal kicks to Rose. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got 27 points.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
He kicks it to Smart. Looking to get back on track here. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Smart's got 10 points.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Now here's Beal, defended by Hayward. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
The dish to Beal. Throws it up high. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Celtics making a switch here. Here's Hayward. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Here's Beal. Pass to McLemore. He feeds it to Beal. Money from the wing. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter. Celtics trail by 20. Langford guarded by Porter.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. And they have worked their tails off on the glass. And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
It's stolen by McLemore. He passes it to Porter. Beal defended by Langford. Porter with the screen for Beal.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Outside Rose. Hits the three-point bomb. Rose has got 30 points.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front, just dominating this one.
Tune in Friday, October 17th.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Dishes it to McLemore. Here's the screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
At the line for the Bulls. So it's the Celtics now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, some good games going on, and that Cleveland one especially.
On the floor for Boston. Now, here's Thomas. The pass to McLemore. Intercepted. A solo fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Outside Thomas. Lets it go with a three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, number 37.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so here is Chicago. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. Passes it to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Langford. No good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Langford. Another three for Chicago.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Back to Lee. Pass to Langford. Pulls up from the corner. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Grant Williams.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Here's Edwards to halt the run. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The three from Thomas. And the Bulls another three.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now the feed to Lee. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Thomas inside. Great D that time from Edwards. Stripped away. Outside Thomas. Falls. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Falls. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Edwards. He passes to Langford. Six on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. That went off the back iron and out. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. That's good.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Here's Edwards. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. That free throw good from Edwards. Celtics making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. He dishes it to McLemore. Outside for Thomas. They get the rebound. Stafford feeds to McLemore. Tries again. Outside for Thomas. Over Edwards. And it's Chicago scoring again.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Lee passes to Williams. Now Edwards. Beyond the arc. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Come to me, come to me.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Beal. There's a screen. Number 16. Misses the three. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Beal with it. With the lead pass. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
No good from Lee.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. But the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
It's Beal on the wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Boston with the ball. The pass to Edwards. Back to Lee. Kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lee fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. The Bulls shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Beal. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Stafford. The rebound by the Celtics. Number 37. Can't hit.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
From deep, Thomas. Good. Thomas got 14 points now in the second half.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Lee, a screen on Thomas. Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is Beal to the inside.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Lee kicks to Edwards. Misses the wing J. Here's Stafford. It's Beal on the wing. There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Bradley Beal. Thomas with the ball. Gives him the lead pass. Ball. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Here's Edwards. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. He kicks it to Thomas. Fires the three. The offensive rebound.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Thomas. A second chance effort. And Chicago with another bucket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Passes to Edwards. On the wing, Williams. Now Thomas. Iguodala outside. Drills it from outside.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a
What a throwdown there, man.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
To end the run, and he sinks the layup.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Now, here's Thomas. From deep. It's rebounded by Langford. The dish to Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. That free throw missing. Lee's checked in for the Celtics. And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Thomas against Edwards. Thomas goes in. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
Some fantastic numbers for Thomas. He has 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
Pass to Edwards. Blocked. Thomas with the ball. .54 seconds left in the game. Young up top. Ball covered by Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So it's Boston now. Knocked loose. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Tough break. They've got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
Here's Thomas. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thomas off a pick from Young. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas goes in. Iguodala left side. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never
never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
It's time to say so long.